Get this going. Welcome, everybody. We're getting this game going, and what a beautiful thing that truly is, because we're spawning directly on top of TSL.Hyun, who is going to be the rather awesome red Zerg in the bottom left. He's going to be going up against his Protoss opponent, Crane, the blue Protoss in the top right. We have a 2-1 series for you guys in the best of 5 finals of the North American Zotac Cup number 53. So a big shout out to Zotac itself. If you guys want, go to Zotac-Cup.com. Get yourselves in these tournaments, play against these players, and have fun, because it is awesome and a good experience to lose against those pro peoples. Wow.
Lose? I wouldn't lose.
Yeah, you would. I would lose. We would lose.
Yeah,
We'd
you
all
would.
Lose. Yeah.
I wouldn't lose. You know why?
Why?
Because you would proxy.
Yep.
You'd still lose.
Anyway, guys, I just wanted, before we get into anything...
Yes! Yes!
What?
Somebody did it. Valiance.
Yes!
Out of you.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Anyway, we're going to be having, a really... Oh, my God. Okay, so we're going to be on Cloud Kingdom. That's really important because, honestly, this is a favorite map of Crane's to just go crazy with cannon rushing.
Oh, Crane has... I mean, this has got that little niche thing in the third. Remember when Crane did that? Who did he do it to last week and they just left?
Heaven's Light.
Yeah.
Crane blocked the natural expansion with a pylon, forced Heaven's Light to go for this third base as his natural expansion, and then went pylon, cannon, and without that second base be able to get up, Heavens was forced to GG.
Yeah, there was a lot of cannons involved.
Yep. Alright, so now Crane is instead actually choosing to hatch first and throw down his forge now. So he will not be going for an all-in cannon rush of the sorts, which is perfectly fine. It just shows that he is clearly a lot more hesitant about... What?
He's alone, and there's a probe, and Crane's not cannon rushing. I think Crane must be sick.
I think Crane understands the timing of the links and everything, so I'm going to say it's a smart move of him not to cannon rush. Alright, so we do see the cannon on the front wall of Crane. Actually, this is a really awkward wall.
It's a great wall.
Okay.
I like the wall.
I'm glad you like vulnerable walls.
Oh, wait, never mind. He came back around.
Yep, but with that Zergling there's no way that there could be any cannons or anything put down, which is definitely much better for Hyun than it is for Crane. Alright.
I'm sad.
You wanted to see a cannon rush, didn't you?
I did.
That's perfectly understandable. So Crane right now is just continually...
perfect my cannon rushing skills.
You don't need to perfect your cannon rushing skills. Forget that. Play legit. I hear it's cool.
No, I cannon rushed Fujikura. That's how I won my first game.
Shh. Yeah. If you say so. I'm gonna go post about this on Twitter again.
Fuji can just 6 sleep on you and you'll never win.
Yeah, but I played Fuji, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, so you guys are unsure. We're talking about Check 6 Fujikura and Check 6 Sleep. I believe live together, and Hand is friends with Fujikura, and so they played, messed around, and that's how Fujikura can 6 Sleep onto Hand.
Yeah, he could actually put him on that account.
That'd be hilarious to see.
That would be mean.
That'd be great.
I'd be playing, I'd be like, wait. What? Aw, come on.
Anyways, let's go back to this game and what's actually happening. We're having Hyun going for his gases inside his main base, not as natural or his third, but just continuously droning up, and looks like he's going to be setting up for a macro game against Mr. Crane. Crane, who's got his double gases main going down, but no true tech quite yet. He's getting the +1 attack, and the cybernetic score is getting the warp gates, so perfectly standard stuff along the way, but there's no stargates, there's no robos or anything down. We're probably going to be seeing a robo from him, I would assume. This is another one of those maps that warp prisms can be quite effective on when used correctly, and Crane can most certainly use them correctly.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Crane is one of those players that likes to play mind games too. He doesn't ever do the same build. He changes it up. Like, you know, the first game he won was, or the second game, no, first game was the old school, you know, death ball.
Yeah, and Crane actually just went ahead and did a little bit of harassing with the Zell in the early parts of the game and killed off a couple drones. So nicely done there. Very nicely done there. And with Hyun going for a little bit of Omni of the Larva, you'll be able to just easily, with a couple spams of SD, get that drone count back up. But Crane's looking like he's going to go for the 4 Warp Gate plus 1 Zealot timing. But he does have a robotics facility going down. He still could easily hit this quite well, and risk having this Overlord just watching that entire army push out. But with that size of it, we're going to need to see more units coming down for Hyun if he wants to be able to defend it.
Yeah, Hyun better know what's coming, because
Yeah, I think Hyun does. I'm almost
2
positive
more
he does.
gateways being dropped by Crane. There's your Robo, and I'm pretty sure we are going to see Colossus pretty quick here. Or another War Prism.
Yeah, I'm kind of expecting to go for like a double-pronged gateway attack. Maybe mixing an Immortal or 2 at the front with the War Prism in the back. I think that would be incredibly effective for him. What I really want for him to do, though, is pick off this Overlord with the War Prism and see how the rally of the Robo is kind of pointing in that direction.
Here comes the Overseer. Overseer's actually going to see everything. And I do like the macro hatch,
Yes.
because that actually chokes a lot of things out. So, there was 17 roaches underway.
Yep, and now you got the 4 sentries also in the War Prism ready to move forward after taking down that Scouting Overlord in that spot. And look at the +1 armor that's being researched by Crane too. So he really likes to actually get that 1/1 before going for the attack upgrades instead of just going blindly for the +3 attack. When people are just like, I'm going against Zerg, chrono out the upgrades, get +3 ASAP, and we're having Crane going for a different, just going to 1/1 and still getting a nice upgrade lead.
Oh, look at this. Crane was trying to drop and into that little hole and then force field off, but there's roaches there.
Yep, and now it's just going to go ahead and drop and try and hit the 4th base of Hyun. Hyun's going to bring down a few roaches, try and prevent this hatch from needing to be cancelled, but we're going to have, yep, that's a perfectly safe hatch. There's no way that those sentries are going to be able to DPS that down.
No, they would blind it to death first.
Yep, and now we do have a 3rd base coming down for Crane as well.
I do like the way Crane's going with a lot of Immortal in the beginning. That's something I do like.
Me too, especially with the prevalence of roaches in this matchup. It's a great thing to do. Plus, we've seen Hyun being incredibly comfortable. Look at this sentry count. My God, he's got...
Look at the wall by Crane.
Oh, wow, he's actually fully walling off. That's actually a really interesting thing that no one really does on this map. This is something that people just don't do, and I kind of like seeing this. We're going to be able to see that Hyun's going to kill off these rocks and push forward, but Hyun has no idea there's a wall there, and if he moves up to the top...
oh, he can squish him between the wall.
I don't think he can.
No, I'm talking about Crane. Crane can force field.
Yeah, yeah, yes. Yes, he can. That he most certainly can. What's that? That's a little... I never noticed that on the ground before. I thought that was a burrow baling or something for a second, but it's not. I like how the overseers are staring at this observer and they're just having a...
I know, they're like head to head. They're like,
Hey, they're having a stare off. Give them a break.
Which is the better detector? Me or you? Alright, well, on that note, Hyun kind of has drop and is going to be going for a massive drop right now. He's got all his overlords can easily just...
do drop.
Yeah.
They can drop straight into the mineral line.
They can go straight to the main base, the mineral line, the 3rd base, anywhere they want. There's a whole lot of loaded up overlords here. We're going to bring in some more
Oh
lings.
my God.
Yeah, this is
a 200 army doom drop.
This is craziness.
And it's going to be hard because Crane can't reinforce as quick because there's a choke now.
Yep, and there we're going to have the drop. You look at all those pros getting pulled away already. Now we're having the roaches coming in. We're seeing Crane's going to be forced to... He just immediately killed off his own warp gate. He knows the importance of that. He's got to get into a great spot. Forces are going to be going down, but these roaches are also going to drop inside the main base, and Crane's going to be able to pick up the natural expansion, but look at the damage that's being done inside the main base. All those overlords have continued to drop, but this blink of those stalkers is going to be going into the main base to try and defend, but now they're going to get fully surrounded at the bottom, them being the stalkers, and they're going to need to blink up again, but the position for Hyun is beautiful, and Crane is looking to be in a very rough spot.
Such a great.
But look at this. The 4 Immortals are actually doing a lot of work here. They might hold this off.
Yeah, we are down to 37 probes, 36 probes. The army is getting taken care of now, but the roaches are continuing to deal more and more damage. And look at the food count, it's 157 to 78.
But look at
that
the
was
4
such an
Immortals.
amazing drop.
9, 9, 3, and 10. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, you got the instructor.
And here comes a giant stream again. Hyun remaxing really quick. This is going to be a quick GG, I'm pretty sure.
But there's so many force fields left. Don't count Crane out yet. He's got a huge opportunity to keep those sentries and immortals alive with the proper force fields. But oh, if he continues to go forward with those with the force fields in front, and the roaches will start using this. GG getting called. So GG gets called by Crane. My God, that's crazy. We're going to game number 5, the deciding game 5. Oh, who else is pumped for this? Because we are in the deciding match for the best of 5 finals. We're going to be having Crane and Hyun duking it out for the one game to end them all. Possibly to rule them all. Who knows?
Yeah, that was a completely sick game. Hyun just